Okay, this video is a little hint on replacing torn window screen. I had been cleaning out my storm windows and my screens on my triple track storm windows, and I did have one that had been torn by the dog many years ago, and I very clumsily just put a patch over it, thinking that I would get around to repairing it in the future. And now the future came, and I was about to go to the store to buy new screening, and I just thought maybe I would check in the garage to see if I had any screening that I could use. And what I found was my triple trap windows I had bought as a replacement for this other style of screen that the house came with. It's a screen which fits in the window frame. It doesn't have a triple track, and it apparently seals just up against the side of the window casings. And as a result, it's slightly larger in size than the triple track. So on a window with the triple track, you can see that the triple track actually fits inside of the window casing, so it turns out to be slightly smaller. Now, I thought that this screening from this older screen wouldn't really be any good because it had been sitting down in the garage for so long. Honestly, I was almost waiting for just scrap metal pickup, someplace to throw it away. And when I look at it and I compared the size, I noticed that it's just slightly larger than the triple track screen. And after I washed it, I noticed that the screening really was in as good a shape as the screen that had the hole in it, and it actually didn't look aged at all. So what I did was I pulled it out. I pulled out the gasket, and then I used that piece, and I'm not going to go over the technique for actually putting it in because you can find that anywhere else. It provided about a half an inch or an inch of overlap, and because that original screen that I'd replaced actually didn't have any tears in it, I was able to now replace this without having to make that trip to the hardware store. And also I realize now that what I have down in the garage is replacement screens for all of my other screens also, and I do have a couple other ones that are torn, and I will be able to use this technique now to replace them, and then saves me a trip, and I don't have as much junk now to throw away. So anyway, that's just a little tip.